Good morning everyone. Just going out for a bit of an explore and get a load of wood. Just driving down along the track in one of the where the fire went through, and it's a bit hard to tell. We've got a patch. There's a nice big patch of native orchids and stuff. They're just absolutely thriving after the fire. That one's pretty cool. It's a little bit pinker. I've got a few good close-up pictures with me, the better camera, so I'll put them up as well. There's heaps of different sorts. Don't know what sort of flower that one is, but there's that one. A couple of different little orchids. And there's a massive big patch down here, just off to the side. There's a little, it's hard to tell, they're pretty small. There's a few little ones there. There's a bigger patch here. And there's a massive patch. Just down over the side here where a bit more of a water runoff is. These ones are a little bit bigger. I'll get a few good close-up shots of these, and yeah, but I'm just out doing a bit of exploring and checking out a new spot. That's a test hole actually. That's a loam hole, that one. So they've obviously tested this gully. But this is not the one that this is just the head of it. Oh, it's a little feeder gully. It runs down into a main gully. But that's not the one I'm after. It's a bit further on. There's another patch. Another patch over here of orchids. That's a big patch. Look at them all. There should be some other ones. There's some real big ones. They get up to about maybe 2 foot high, and they've got multiple little purpley flowers on them. I have no idea what they're called, but any of these, I don't know their names. But yeah, there's a massive big patch. They keep running across all the way up here, right through here. That's pretty cool. They love a good burn. Majority of them, they thrive after a good burn. Alright, I'll go for a wander with the detector and yeah, see what happens. Never been in this gully before either. It's brand new. Don't even know if there was gold in it. I'm just going to check. Something to do. You never know. Alrighty, cheerio. Back again, still exploring these, checking out some of these orchids. They're pretty cool. I just come across, I've never ever seen this one before. That's some wicked colours. I've taken some really good close-up pictures with the camera, so I'll put them up as well. All right, I'll keep going. Alrighty, I'm just dropping down into the, she's pretty steep, very steep, short little gully. Like she just drops straight down off over the edge there. But there should be, because it's so worn down, there should be plenty of bedrock in the bottom. I've got the little sadie on today, so get into all the nice little tight nooks and crannies and see if it produces anything. If not, well, I'll just go and get a load of wood and cruise on home, or go somewhere else. Sideways walking down the hill, that's how steep it is. Oh, prickly bushes. Alright, we've got plenty of rock. It doesn't look like actual bedrock yet. Oh, there's a bit of bedrock over there, I think. Shouldn't be too far away if there is. I'll get stuck in and see what we can produce. There's some more little pretty little flowers. Oh, g'day. I finished up in that other gully. It was a bit of a bust, but you got to try these things sometimes, finding new spots. Yeah, anyhow, I've had some lunch and gone and I got a part load of wood. Yeah, I'm in another creek now, and just working the bedrock. Still got the sadie on. I'm just working all these crevices and cracks. I've been here before. I've cleaned up pretty good through most of the creek. So I'm just trying to see if I can pick up at least one bit today. And yeah, we've got a target just down here in the bedrock. Just in here somewhere, there's a couple of little crevices. So yeah, it's under there somewhere. Could be a piece of wire, because I did get quite some time back. There was a heap of little bits of wire through here, but it's it must have cleaned some of it out, because all the crevices and that have been quite cleaned out. We've had all that rain we had not long ago. It's actually created, there's a massive, just over behind here, there's a big pile of debris in the creek. So they look like this one's been exposed for a while, so could be good. Looks like I might have moved it. Tiny, whatever it is. here somewhere. Oh, look at that. I got one. Woohoo! Tiniest little piece. Teeny weeny. Maybe 0.1. Maybe less. Alright, cool. I got one. I'm happy. Oh, I'll keep going. That's where there's probably some stuff up under there. You never know. I'll just keep checking all the crevices nice and slowly. Alright, I just got a target over there in the bedrock. It turned out to be like a little metal splinter off someone's crowbar or something. It was stuck down in the bedrock. So I just coming along, and I found bits of gold in this. Like, this is where the water just absolutely pelt straight down here on an angle, and it runs up here and then loses momentum as it comes up on these slopes, rises up, and then loses momentum. Whatever heavies there are drop out in certain points. I found bits of gold. This is on a steep slope. It's hard to tell, but that's a steep slope just there, probably 45 degrees, and there's a target up in there. And just around the corner there, it's the same sort of, the bedrock runs like that, and just around the corner I've picked up nuggets there, 1/2 grammers, just so they push up and push up and push up, and then when they're in a big flood and they get up as high as they can, and then they just stop and they drop down, and they'll drop into little dropout points. And if they don't tumble back down, they stay up higher. And yeah, I've got a target just up in here. I just got to get it out without losing it down the slope. See, what we've got there. There's a decomposed quartz vein, so there's a pocket down in here. There's a bit that's fallen out of here, and then the quartz rises up again, and then there's another little drop rises up. There's another little drop just down in there. I'm guessing it would be in that little crevice just there. Whatever it is. Plug the speaker back. Oh, looks like I get to use my new crevicing tool. Made this one a couple of weeks back. Just carry it around in my backpack. This is a the steel is one of those pruning saws. It's got the real big sharp teeth on it. And I've cut all the teeth off and then just shaped it down a little bit. Put it in a nice bit of wood, slid it in, hammered it in, flattened off a bit of I think I just used a couple of bits of alloy rod and hammered them over so that keeps it in, and a nice little hook on the end. And it's hard steel, so it should be quite durable. Well, there's some good pockets up in there. Hopefully it's a little bit bigger than it sounds. Because that pocket goes way down in there. Let's have a listen. Yeah, she's still up in there. It's still way down in there. There's a pretty deep pocket in there, so I'll turn the camera off, I'll come back. Alrighty, I just got this little clump of dirt rolled out, and I can see a bit of colour in the side of it. Another little one, tiny little one. Just a little itty bitty one. That's alright. Alrighty, I'll keep going, keep checking these crevices. Well, just got another target down here. I didn't bother setting the camera up. There was a bit of bedrock, all this slatey, bits of slate, bedrock. It was attached on there like that. And there's a gap that runs down underneath on an angle like that. I was just picking up a faint little target off the edge of the coil, and yeah, we got this nice little chunky one. Just a little chunky ball. It's probably 0.1 to 0.2. Pretty solid little chunk. So yeah, we'll see if there's anything else in there that was hidden right down in underneath. Someone had been, looks like someone's been having a dig there, doing a bit of panning or something. Alright, I'll see if there's anything else. Alright, that's it for me. I've had enough. It's a bit bloody muggy actually. But yeah, just make my way back to the car. Can't get over these orchids, they're bloody everywhere. It's a bit hard to see because they're so little. There's just thousands and thousands of them. Everywhere. I might get a little bit more wood and then I'll chuff off on home. Look at them all. that big patch in there. Alright, I'll weigh this gold up when I get home. It's not going to be much, but it's a few little colours for the day. And yeah, alright, I'll catch you later. Alright, well that was just a fun little outing. I wasn't really planning on doing any filming, but I did. So yeah, anyhow, got a good little load of wood, and it was quite nice to see all the native orchids and flowers and whatnot. They're just going crazy. They just absolutely love the fire. It's got rid of all the weeds and whatnot, and they've really come back. I've never seen them so thick through that area. I know they're in there, like in that spot. I know they're there, and you see a few now and then, but they were just thousands and thousands of them. So yeah, it's good to see that they like the fire. Anyhow, we'll get these 3 tiny little ones. I'll weigh them up, see what we got. That was the first little one I got. I reckon it must have been just in the moss right on the surface there. .06. And what was the next one? A little flat one, I think it was. 0.11. And another 0.16. 0.35. Now, still a good fun day out. Alright, we'll leave it at that. See you later.